What's up, guys? Chris Nelson bringing you another Just a Tip Tuesday. And this week I want to talk a little bit about why it makes more sense to put more weight on your monthly comfort zone when it comes to your payment rather than focusing on a sale price. And to support this, I want to use three different examples. So this week we're going to look at three different properties, all that are currently all listed for $250,000, and we're going to look at how much these numbers can vary on a monthly basis. So our first property is 244 Candlebrook Road in King of Prussia, right near the King of Prussia Mall, listed for $250,000. Our next property, 109 Hawthorne Court, also in Collegeville, also listed for $250,000. Our last property is going to be 42 South Whitehall Road, which is in West Narton, listed for $250,000. Now we're going to take a look at some numbers, and there will be some variables that are consistent throughout that. So I want to quickly go over the scenario. So as I mentioned, our very first property, 244 Candlebrook Road. Hopefully, let's see if I can. All right. So the variables that are consistent are in red. All of these are FHA. So they all require the same amount of money down, 3.5% down. They're all generated at a 4% interest rate. This is going to it's going to fluctuate throughout the market, but all of this is consistent throughout the examples. Here you'll see the 3.5% down. The $250,000 sale price is consistent. Our homeowner's insurance is consistent, but now we're going to look at the difference in mortgage payments. All right. So $250,000, if you were to purchase this property on Candlewood Road at $250,000 with the variables that we just spoke about remaining consistent, your mortgage payment comes out to be about $1,687. Okay. Again, that's $250,000. Looking at the second property that we spoke about, the same exact property, 4% interest rate, FHA, $250,000 sale price, same homeowner's insurance. The mortgage payment for that property is $1,802. So you can see already between the two, there's a significant difference. And then let's take a look at our last property. So our last property, 42 South Whitehall Road, again, 4% interest rate, 3.5% down, $250,000 sale price, consistent homeowner's insurance. It's $750 for the year is what I use for homeowner's insurance. The mortgage payment for this property comes out to be $1,924. So right there alone, you can see how there's a significant difference in the payments. And the reason for that is if we go and we take a look, if we look a little bit closer, moving all around the screen here, if we look a little bit closer at each one of these properties. So yes, $250,000 is what, although it's listed, is what we're using for our sale price, but take a look at the taxes for the year. The taxes for the year for this property are over $6,000, okay? Our next property, 109 Hawthorne, $250,000. The taxes are half, $3,300 for the year. Now, the reason I decided to include this property in the three examples is this is one property that is in a homeowners association, which requires a monthly association fee of $120 a month. This is reflected in the mortgage payment that I showed. Looking at Candlebrook, again, this one had the lowest mortgage payment of them all. Same sale price that we used, but this one has taxes that are very similar to the last property I showed you, $3,300, again, half of what they were for the property in West Narton, and there's no HOA on this particular property. So it is imperative, in my opinion, to focus more on what your monthly payment is and make sure you're conveying that up front, because in that scenario, I could have sent you a property that would cost you a little bit over $1,900 per month, or somewhere in the $1,700 a month payment range. So as you can see, there's a huge, huge difference. So there you have it. There is my tip for this week. Do me a favor, if you found any value to this, drop a comment, like, and most importantly, share. If I can get this information in front of just one person who benefits from it, then all of this is worthwhile. And with all of that being said, please check in next week for the very next Just the Tip Tuesday with Chris. And with that being said, take care.